Hello. So, as you all know, we've now gone digital, which is awesome. It provides us a lot more stuff to do, but I have been getting an awful lot of questions. So, like how to use it and everything else. So, I thought I'd make this quick video so you can have a bit of a gander and figure out what's going on. So, this, as I say, the example client file here should be typically what yours looks like. You'll have the recipe book in there. Always on flick through that, about 170 pages of really good stuff. And a few bits about kind of my approach to nutrition and why you shouldn't focus on the scale. There'll be more articles and stuff like that thrown in. This is just the main thing that we need to be tackling. So this exercise template, what will happen here is we'll have our targets on there, what we need to get done, and the exercises. So however we're structuring it. So name of the exercise, the sets are how many times you're going to perform the exercise. So we're going to do, 12 reps, 4 sets. So that means you do the exercise 12 times, have a bit of a breather, do it 12 times again, complete that 4 times over. So you've got all the information in here. We're going to now start putting the weight of the exercise in there so we can see what weight we're doing and look to beat that. Conditioning at the bottom, stretch, rehab, prehabs if we need it. I'll go through all of those. A lot of the time it's going to be like band work and things like that. And then the second and third program, should we need them. Now, all these are going to be slightly different. There's going to be a crossover as well. So, just make sure you have a look through. And again, just always ask any questions. We've got the month overview, which I've amended slightly. This is just a really good one to fill in. And you can think that you go into the gym quite frequently, or you can think, you might be a bit burnt out. But if you fill this in, with, I went for, mine won't be running, as you all know, it'd be, going for a long walk. You can fill these kind of things in and keep track of when you've actually been in and out of the gym, just to keep, just so you know what you're actually doing with it. This one, I don't think has it on it, which is grand, but there is a section on there as well with the links to, I think it's called audio and video, with the links to both the podcast that me and Jim do, which I'd highly recommend you check out if you like consuming your content on the go, and also links to the clients only YouTube channel, which has got loads of things about MyFitnessPal and more so the nutrition things, that rather than us taking time up in the session to go through, which we can still do if you want. If you watch all those videos, it's the questions I get very, very commonly. So it'd be an easy way to go through and consume all of that. One of them is 16 minutes long. I do apologize, but unfortunately, everything on there needed to be said. Now, these bits, 7-day challenge, this is the template of what we've put together. So all of these things are important. Some of them, the breathing and things like that, might not be necessarily something you want to focus on. But one thing that I think I would like to focus on in the next couple of weeks is what these look like for you. There doesn't necessarily need to be 10 of them. It's just, eating on plan. That's one Alex put in. We can take that out. We need to make sure that we're ticking off the right kind of things, because with these you can just go through and you can tick, tick, tick. So then when you get to the end of the week, you're like, oh, fantastic. I know how well I've done. And if there's something that you're ticking off loads, then we might not even need to track it anymore. Like me tracking my food on MyFitnessPal is just second nature now. And there might be other things where you think you're drinking loads of water or tackling your sleep when in reality you're not. So it's a great way to highlight what's actually going on and what's been, what gets measured gets managed, but what's actually being taken care of. There's some things on here as well about just look at the general lifestyle factors. So daily gratitude is a huge one, but you don't need to tick these to be like daily. They more things that can feed into the 7-day challenge. But this is how it all works. Everyone's client file is going to look slightly different with regards to might be certain bits put in, certain bits taken out, but this is the general idea. Client file will look like that. Put all your stuff in. And one thing I'd recommend, if you're in the gym, you can either print out like PDFs of these exercises if you still like to bring the paper in. But if you're wanting to do it, you're probably not going to bring your home computer or your laptop into the gym. So if you do want to access these things on your phone, which I'd highly recommend, then you will need to download Google Sheets, which I don't think I've got something on here for. It might be on there. No, it's not going to come up because it's through the Mac. Yeah, just literally search Google Sheets. It'll come up on the phone. It's a free app, and it just means that when you open this, it'll open it using Google Sheets rather than whatever the basic one is, and that allows you then to go into here and start ticking things off and filling things in with your program. It just makes it an editable document. Anything that you do on there typically will be saved into the drive, which means that I can look at it and you can look at it. So, some clients have got weight trackers on there and things, so we can see how things are moving. I can keep a little bit more of an eye on you. And the second thing you'd need to download is Google Drive, the app itself. Now, it'll look a lot like that icon there. So when I send you the link, it'll just open it like I've got it opened here as a new window. If you download the Google Drive app, you can just go straight into the app and it'll be straight there. You guys can put anything up on here as well that you think is important, and I'll be able to see. Anything that you put in that client file is shared with me. So if there's anything you want me to look at or anything like that, just bang it in there. But the two main things you'd need to download for your phone, the Google Drive app and Google Sheets. Anything else on there, let me know. If there's anything we need to remove or anything you're not sure of, then, send me a message or speak to me in person in the sessions. The more we get this nailed down, the more we can start tracking things and the better your result will be. Okay? I said I was going to quickly go through that. I don't know how long I've been talking, so I do apologize. But yeah, hopefully you found this useful. See you next session.